Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Stock Dr. RR. In this video, we are going to cover some of the most important stocks in US stock market, including Apple, Adobe, AMD, Amazon, CRM, MDB, NVDA, Tesla, SMCI. So before we go ahead and start our analysis, in case you have not subscribed to our channel, I would request you to go and subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon. You will get the notification of all future videos on this channel. And one more request, before you go ahead and see this complete video, I would like you to first check out this video, which I published some time back, which gives you the market outlook of the index and the commodity, where we are discussing about whether market is going to show a new high or some profit booking may come. So let's go ahead and start our analysis. Now I'm going to tell you the important labels for the support, resistance, and uh, if it goes down, then where that particular stock will go down. So first we will talk about Apple. So all the stocks you can see here, they are sorted in ascending order. Whichever stock you want to see, you can just fast forward the video and play from the point where you want to watch. So for the currently Apple is currently at its support of 181 to 179. I think if it stays and sustain above 181.50, then you can see 186 and 191. These are the two targets. And if it goes below 179, then 175 and 170 is possible. The next stock is Adobe. So for Adobe, you can see here, Adobe is having its earning on March 14th. And before that, I think there can be some upside action. If it stays above 570, this black line, then definitely it can show 600 and 625. This stock has one lower support, 528 to 530. If it starts trading below that, then you can see more downside, and minimum downside level should be 500 and 480. The next stock we are going to talk is AI, C3 AI. You can see here after the earning, it has given a very solid upside of 25%. And right now, I think that currently AI is in a big uh, channel between 38 to 31.50. So if it breaks and sustain above 38, then I think that it can show us 42.50 and 45. And if it breaks below 31.50, then it can show downside. But I don't think that it will come below 31.50. Whoever has this stock can hold with this level. The next stock is AMD. AMD non-stop upside. You can see here it has given a very solid breakout, and after the breakout, it achieved the first target of 195, and it is going toward the target of 220. I would say that if any correction or downside comes, then we need to see the level of 163, 164. Unless it doesn't break below 164, one should hold this stock and check out till what point it go. For me, the targets are 220 and 250. The next stock is Amazon. So for Amazon, right now it is at a resistance. If it breaks and sustain above 178, 180 levels, right? This level, then definitely it can show you 190 and 200. Downside in the Amazon will be below 160. If it starts trading below 160, then we can talk about the downside targets. But looking at this chart, I don't think uh, Amazon will come down. But yes, 160 is the level which one can watch if it comes down. The next stock we have is N8. So this is the chart of N8. Okay. So looking at this chart pattern, you can see it is consistently taking the help of the trend line and uh, going well above from that. Right now for A-net, I don't have any targets. Target are open means the stock has capability to go like this, taking the trend line support. But if the stock starts trading below 250, then the stock can go down more. So whoever has this stock can hold, see how much, because we don't want to, we want to take maximum bait from the table. The next stock we have is ASML. ASML has given a very solid upside of 4%. Now, looking at this ASML chart, this is also same. It is trading well above with the trend line support, and there might be possibility that it can come like this and then just start its upward journey. For ASML, I think 840 is the first support, and the second support is coming around 765. Next stock we have is AVGO. It's a Broadcom. You can see what a solid breakout it has given on the last Friday. Also, it has the earning coming on 7th of March. Now, for this, the important support area lies between 1320 to 1280. If the stock starts trading below this 1280 level, then we can talk about the downside. But right now, looking at this strong breakout candle, I can say that the stock has very good upward journey on its way. The next stock is Costco. So for the Costco, same pattern. You can see here how nicely it is traveling its trend line. You know, it's respecting the trend line in nice way, and you can see here how it is, showing its uptrend, and it may continue to follow it like this. So for this stock, I will say important level to watch is between 725 to 710. If it breaks below 710, then downside might come. Next stock is CRM. For the CRM, recently it gave the earning, and after the earning, it gave the upside. Uh, I mentioned in the last video that it has the target of 325 and 350. Look at this chart also. It is also nicely following the trend line here, taking the support and bouncing it, taking the support, bouncing it. Now it might show 325 soon and then again taking the support and again the bounce like this. So for this stock, we will talk about downside only if it starts trading below 270. So looking at all these stocks, some of the stocks are already having a nice journey on its trend line and they are respecting that. So it says clearly that until the trend line doesn't get break, we should not uh, we we should not make any changes in the rally, or we should not come out of our position. So the next stock is CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike is above its important resistance of 700 and 310. I mentioned that first target of 340 and it achieved the target of 340, and again it is taking the support, and it has earning coming on Tuesday, 5th of March. If earning goes well, then you can see the upside of again 340 and 370. But if any surprise negative earning, then you can see it fastly go up to 260. Then we have the CTSH. CTSH has a currently it is having a resistance at 80. If it trades above 80 and continuously sustain above the 80, then you can see the target of 85 and 90. Now it has, and you can see here it is also respecting a trend line. Now, if it breaks if it doesn't sustain above 80 and start going down, then you can see the first support is coming around 75 and second support is coming around 70. Then we have FedEx. So for the FedEx, okay, for FedEx upside, I can see if this stock starts trading and sustaining above 220, 255, then only I can see the first target of 270 and the second target of 285, meaning the stock has to cross 255 and sustain above it to get more upside. And it has two supports. If it doesn't sustain above 255, then there is a possibility that it can come towards 240 and 225. So this was about FedEx. Then we will talk the next stock, GPS. So this is gap. For the gap, I can see here clearly that next upside is only above 22. If it cross and sustain above 22, then the target of 25 and 28 are possible coming sessions. The next stock we have is IoT. Okay. For IoT, you can see here IoT has a very good support area between 33 and 31. This is the important support area. It achieved the first target of 35 and the next target is of 37. And if it managed to cross and sustain above 37, then you are going to see new highs in coming sessions. Next stock we have JD.com. For this stock, okay, it looks like we have not drawn. Okay, yeah, we have drawn the chart of this JD, but I think I have drawn it on a monthly time frame. Yes, because you can see here JD has given so big downside from $100, in last 2 years, 2 to 3 years, and now it is near its all-time important support level of $18, right? $18 was its all-time high, but you can see here from $18 it jumped here from $18 to $40. Again from $18 you can see till $100, and now it is near this area. High probability that it can show some turnaround and it has a capability to go till $33. So 18 is a very important support. If it respect that support of 18, then you can see more upside in this stock. The next stock we have is MDB. MDB had its earning recently, I guess in the last week. I'm sorry. MDB has earning coming on 7th of March. So this stock, keep on your radar. This stock has a potential. If it starts trading above 450 and sustain above it, then you are going to see the targets. The targets are very big. Those are, you can see 515, 570, and 620. Only condition is that it needs to stay and sustain above 450. If there is a negative earning, then you can see the level of 390, 360, and 325. The next stock we have is Monday.com. So Monday.com had its earning recently. It is well above from its important support area of 192. We gave the target of 240 few days back, and it achieved its target. And now the situation is that if it starts trading above 240, then you are going to see 270 and 350 in coming weeks to months. Coming weeks to months. Then we have Aninox. Okay. For Aninox, Yeah. Now, Nanox has given a solid upside. You can see here on the weekly time frame. It was almost 120% up 2 weeks back. Now, it has a first target of $15 if it momentum continues, and if it sustain above 15, then the next target would be around $20. So keep eye on this stock. But it is highly volatile stock. You can see it has a lot of momentum. The next stock is one of the favorite stock of everyone, NVDA. So NVIDIA is the stock of the year. For NVIDIA, you can see how nicely it is respecting the trend line support. So now whoever holds NVIDIA, I would say ride onto this trend line. If it's start trading below 740, then that could be the point where it can take some profit booking, and if it doesn't sustain below above 740, then it might go towards 665, but these two would be the best place to add this stock. The next stock we have is NVTS. So NVTS, I think on the earning day it has given it opened with a gap up, and then the continuous selling started. I can see that it has a support around 5.50. If it starts trading and sustaining below 550, then you can see the target of 4.80. So I would stay away from this stock. Then the next stock we have is ONON. For ONON or ONON on holding, I can see that it has important resistance around 35 to 36. If it managed to start trading above it, then $40 and $45 are the two targets on this stock. Then we have PANW. So Palo Alto Network, you can see it had the earning, and on the earning day, it gave a downside of almost 29%, and it exactly touched its support, which was very important support of 265. It respected that support, and then again it went till 320. Now this is this stock is between this channel between 320 to 266. Next upside will come only if it stays above 320, and then it would go for 350, 380, and 400. So we need to see if it managed to cross 320, then only it would be advisable or it would be good to add the position. QBTS, the stock we discussed on this channel uh, some time back. Just a moment. So QBTS was recommended on our channel when it gave a breakout here at $1, and I clearly mentioned the three targets, right? First at 130, second at 150, and 170. You can see here it has given almost all three targets of 75%, and it went beyond that. It went almost double. And now if somebody is holding that stock, then definitely they should book a part profit and ride it. If it starts trading below 170, then again it can come back toward 150 and 132. But it's very good to book the profit now because it almost doubled in last 10 to 15 sessions. The next stock we have is C Limited. For C Limited, you can see here it has broken the important resistance of 47. So momentum is good in this stock, but it has earning, and the earning is coming on Monday, means tomorrow. And if the earning is good, then definitely it will shoot more for the target of 55 and 60. If earning is not good, then you can see 47 again, and if it doesn't sustain above 47, then you might see the level of 42. So be careful on the stock. The next stock we have everyone's favorite, SMCI. SMCI has a big range now. So SMCI, you can see the resistance around 1000 and support around 700. So it's 300-point range. So I would advise SMCI to be bought only once it start trading above 1000. Then you might see the level of 1100, 1200, 1300, and all the possible levels are possible. But it needs to start trading above 1000. If it doesn't sustain above 1000, then definitely it is going to play in this channel. The next stock we have is Snow Limited. Snow had its earning few days back, and after the earning, the stock dropped. You can see here it dropped by almost 20%, and it was having an important area of support between 190 to 180. It exactly touched the bottom of the support 180, and then from there it jumped again. Now, if it trades again above 192, then you can see the target of 205. And if it starts trading above 205, then slowly you will see the upside on this stock. Next stock we have is Soundhood. Soundhood, I will show you on the weekly chart. The Soundhood has given a very good breakout at $5 and it went up till $8. And then again, some profit booking came. The momentum is still high. Unless it doesn't break and sustain below $5, then again it has a potential to go for $8 one more time. But if it breaks $5, then it would be good to stay out of this stock. Now, one of the favorite stock, SOXL. I clearly mentioned SOXL has a resistance of 45. It break that resistance and now it is trying to go towards our target of 48 and 52. Sorry, 52 and 60. So it is in its journey for these two targets. If it again starts trading at 45 and starts trading below it, then it can again go down for the 40, 36, and 32 levels. The next stock we have is Target. For the Target, what is the target of Target? Target is on its way to go towards 165. If it managed to trade and sustain above 165 to 170 levels, then you are going to see 200 levels coming very soon. And it has a support around 130 levels. So one can hold this stock with the stop loss of 130. Now, one of our favorite stock, Tesla. Tesla, I mentioned that Tesla has the resistance between 200 to 210. Now it is showing some upside. If it starts trading and sustaining above 210, then you are going to see the target of 225 and 240. But if it doesn't sustain above 210, then slowly again it might come back towards 200, 180, 200, 190, and 180 levels. The next stock we have is Zscaler. This is the Zscaler. This is the last stock. For Zscaler, you can see we will go on a day chart and it had the earning. And after the earning, what happened in this stock? After the earning, it went down by 10%. This stock has a very good support around 210. If it respect 210, then it might go towards 230. And if it stays above 230, then it might go towards 250 and 275. But if it break below 210, then you might see the target or downside level of 195. So my friends, this was all about today's video. We analyzed so many stocks. I respect those levels and this level works. So you also respect those levels and take your trading and investing decision with due diligence. Last but not least, please go ahead, subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon. Let's learn and earn together. Thank you, my friends. You have a good one.